Can the Raptors force overtime here? James, 6 seconds. James, 5 seconds. James, 3 seconds. Off-balance shot. Oh, my goodness. James banks it in. The bench of the Cavaliers all the way down on the court right in front of the Raptors bench. LeBron James with a huge shot. He had 16 in the quarter.
What a spectacular
LeBron James.
shot by LeBron James. Raptors did everything they could to force a tough off-balance runner, and the best player on the planet buried it.
Going back, it was just kind of, it wasn't no like, it was no idea. We didn't know how we were going to play. We didn't know, I didn't know how it was going to fit in. I was just going to sacrifice everything I could to make sure the team was on the right page and on the right platform to be the best team it could be.
Man, I was excited. I mean, I was really excited. I knew this year was gonna be a big year for me. I worked really hard in the off season, like really, really hard. Probably overworked myself in the off season just to try to be physically and mentally prepared going into my third year.
I mean, I was excited. I was ready. Like you said, there was some opportunities for young guys to come in and get some major minutes, and I thought, well, I figured I had a chance to grab that opportunity and really play a big role in this team.
This year, heading into camp, I was expecting to crack the rotation. That was my goal. Obviously, I was kind of on the outside looking in again. I felt that way. But with the moves that they made in the offseason to open up spots for young guys, I knew that there would be opportunity there. So just trying to work as hard as I could in the summer, come back a better player, and kind of be in attack mode from training camp right away and find my way into the rotation.
I was feeling good. It was a great camp, great training camp, great group of guys to work with.
Opening night in the NBA. It's the Toronto Raptors and the Chicago Bulls, and we are certainly pleased to be with you here at the Air Canada Center.
It was rough in the beginning, because you come off a season, team-wise and individual-wise, that was comfortable, that you felt like it was working, but it wasn't getting us over the hump, necessarily speaking. So to start completely over with a new style, but me and Cal always talk, try to figure out ways how we can make this thing work and just stick with it, and we stuck with it. And once you seen that first glimpse of it working, you try to add on to that, and we did.
DeLon on the inside. Oh, what an acrobatic play by DeLon Wright. Up at the rim. Oh, the slam dunk. Nasty Nagara.
Bench Mamo 3, 1, 2, 3. Bench
Yeah, it's just natural. Like you said, you can't really predict it, but at the same time, we all are good guys and high character guys and working hard, and we spend a lot of time together in the summer, so that played a role. But now it's just like it kind of worked out because we were all playing. There was nobody on the outside looking in that could have been jealous or upset or anything. We all were kind of in it together, figuring it out. And the fact that we were playing as a group definitely helped build that chemistry faster. And it just kind of gelled and blossomed into something special.
Don't doubt him. Bet on yourself, as he says. On right, 25 and 13. Career night for D. Wright.
We just had a lot of fun, and we encouraged each other to the utmost. It was about playing basketball, like a free form of it. Right play, right shot. If you got it going, we're gonna try to find a way to get it to you no matter which guy it is. And we didn't care if tonight which guy off the bench, it was their night. If it was Spice's night, Pascal's night, if it was Yakov's night, if it was Freddie's night, if it was Delon night, my night. It just mattered that we came in and we did our job, which was to hit people over the head.
Oh, goodness! Pardo with the Austrian hammer! Don't be pushing me around! Here's CJ, corner three! CJ kilometers! Is on fire!
And we took a lot of pride in it too, because then we became a thing. Not like, are they the best bench in the league? We were the best bench in the league. And we told each other that before everybody else started saying it. And we didn't care. Like all that mattered was us. There wasn't another 5 guys off a bench anywhere who could do what we did.
You know, we started the year off pretty well. Me personally wasn't playing that great, but just trying to find my niche, maybe like playing 8-10 minutes a game. And then DeLon went out, and I was able to get a little bit more opportunity, and then just kind of took off from there. So, like I said, I mean, a lot of young guys in, right? So there was a lot of growth throughout the year, and we all kind of grew up, you know, throughout the year, and that helped boost our team. And the chemistry started coming together from the bench especially, and then the starters and the whole team just kind of came together and gelled, and I think it was a collective thing over time where we just, all right, we got something here, and we really started to get confident that we could play with anybody.
DeMar over the shoulder, OG the three, good! And it's a 7-0 run. DeRozan gives it to Kyle. Kyle launches! Kyle Lowry! At the buzzer!
Season was good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I was balling my ass off.
JV puts it on the deck, goes in, slams it down. Valanciunas are gonna review it. Didn't leave his hands in time.
Nice pass.
Over the shoulder. Pirtle with a slam dunk.
I knew they were a good team coming in. Playoff team, Eastern Conference Finals the year before, second round last year, so they're used to winning in the playoffs. So I knew it was a lot of talent on the team and veteran leadership. So I knew we had a good chance of being really good. And then the season went on. We just kept winning games and beating good teams. And I was like, we can win a championship for real. And then everyone was seeing it, and that was our goal.
DeRozan in the paint. Van Vliet makes it from the corner. DeRozan drives in traffic with the Pistons draped all around him. He finds Steady Freddy in the corner for a three.
I appreciate y'all coming, everything you did. I really, really appreciate it, man. It means a lot to me. I'm pretty sure it means a lot to a lot more people as well. The kids made this for me about when I came up about that depression. Just saw kids chiming in, you know, giving their experience, giving positive stuff.
Well, I don't think it was a plan. I think it was kind of like he was just talking and it just happened to come out. And that shows a man's man. You know what I mean? That's a man willing to say he has faults. He has problems. He has things that he needs help with. And in our world, in our day and age, you know, everyone doesn't want to just come out and say it. And for a professional athlete, an all-star, an Olympian, gold medalist, all-NBA guy to come out and stand out there and say, yo, I got problems. I need help. It shows a lot of courage.
That's dope. To see the experience that open up or help other people be comfortable and be happy and feel like they can get through it, you know, because I said something, you know, it's awesome. Definitely one of the highlights of my career. because you really see the impact of life you have to outside life, not just people in sports. You know, as a basketball player, you tend to just see the impact you have on people who play sports, play basketball. But, you know, when I did that, you know, it just took it back to life. It wasn't about sports. It wasn't about, you know, fame, money, none of that. It was just about pure life. And, you know, I seen it at the highest platform of the response I got back from whether it was young kids, adults, elderly, everywhere. You know, it was something that was a beautiful moment with me sharing my struggles and understanding it helps people get through their struggles, and, you know, just put it on a platform for people to be okay with it and trying to find a light to move on.
I think when it weighs on them a lot, it weighed on them a whole lot, but the basketball court was a sanctuary. And, you know, that's why he always is able to go out there and play at a high level, because basketball is the only place he doesn't have to think about his mom, his pop, you know, his own personal issues. And, but I think he's always done a great job of just handling his business on the court and being professional.
It definitely helped. You know, it was frustrating in a sense because it made you look at it and say, damn, I wish I would have said something earlier. But, you know, it definitely helped. It gave me a comfort of understanding it's okay to be human. It's okay to be vulnerable, you know, no matter how big you are, how much you have. If that means it's going to help you grow and be better and be stronger and get through whatever it is you need to get through, you know. And for me, that's kind of been like my whole life, you know. I think my tattoo on my wrist, I got struggle and dedication, because that's all I knew was the struggle, you know. And I never cried about it, never whined about it, but sometimes it catch up to you. It may knock you down, you know, but it's okay. And to know that there's other people that out there that feel the same way, that could give you that same encouragement back, it was beautiful.
Raptors a franchise record 59 wins, Jack, 34-7 at home, tied for the best mark with Houston. Franchise record 34 wins at home, franchise record 25 wins on the road.
Regular season especially, we did exactly what I thought we were going to do. We were great. You know, we played together as a unit, had a lot of fun, won a lot of games, got a great group of guys. Obviously, the playoffs didn't go the way anybody wanted them to go.
James holds it. Largest lead, it's 21. Hill spinning, and right to the rim. Timeout taken by Toronto. It is a 23-point lead for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Raptors unable to make a stand here in Game 4 as they face elimination. And so it's a flagrant 2 automatic ejection for DeMar. Not the way he wanted this night to end. You feel for him, Jack? Yes. He's a good young man.
By far the toughest of them all. You know, my 9 years in the league, probably the toughest, the hardest, the most difficult, frustrating. You know, everything you could think of. You know, it's kind of that feeling. You know, and it's, you know, people try to say, you know, but look at the bright side, look at this. You know, to me, it's no bright side. It sucks. It absolutely sucks.
We saw this year that it's so important to just consistently bring like everything for every night in the playoffs, because that's what wins you the games, and we didn't manage to do that in that last series. So
talking to Fred during the game, during the third quarter, you know, it's very eye-opening. you know, and just shows you the level of toughness, the level of compete, the level of hunger, you know, that we got to have.
It's going to be a very frustrating, certainly disappointing ending to what has been the greatest regular season in franchise history for the Toronto Raptors. But it will end once again in the second round against the Cleveland Cavaliers.
For me, it's a waste of a season. I mean, people could say all that. No, for me, it's a waste of a season. Me being at this stage in my career, it's championship or bust for me.
We all have good practices, bad practices, working hard. Nobody questions the hard working of our team. The mental stuff, how you gonna want it? How bad you gonna want it? How bad are you gonna think about winning? And that's this series, Cleveland series, shows us that we need to think about it more, do more, whatever, mental stuff.
Last season it was a cultural reset. We'll see what happens with President Masai Ujiri and General Manager Bobby Webster, the decisions that they make from a roster standpoint. Will they make a major move? Will it be a tweak? Will they take some of this young talent, decide to make a move? It's going to be very interesting for Raptor fans.
I'm hearing a lot of Raptor fans saying, blow it up, blow it up. Well, this has been the best 5-year run in franchise history. This has been a lot of fun. Now, has this series been? No, it's been a major disappointment. At the same time, you got to be calculated. You got to really take a deep breath before you make that next step as a franchise. Because I look at where the Atlanta Hawks are right now, and they had won 60 games, and they had the same issue happen to them where they were a #1 seed, and they got beat by the Cavs.
So they said, you know what, let's start over again. And
you never know if you ever get back.
And it's a long journey.
You just gotta let it eat away at you. That means it's gonna motivate you to come back better. You know, and for me, that's how I'm gonna take the approach. I know it's gonna suck. But you know, you gotta let it eat away at you, you know, through this process of this summer. Because things like that is what could create a monster the next go round, you know, and that's how you gotta look at it.
Going into the summer is important to just continue, you know, to what we build on, you know, just continue to work, and I know we are gonna work, and you know, whatever happens, but at the end of the day, I know we have, you know, we hope that we stay together and that we continue to build on what we did, you know, this season, and like I say, I think the future is bright, you know, we have a lot of guys that have a lot of experiences, and definitely they're gonna like help them, you know, grow and get better. So
I can control my hard work. I can control my mind. I can control my hard work. I can control how I'm gonna be ready for next season. That's what I'm gonna do. You know, it's not in my power to control what's gonna happen over the summer. Trades, coaches, this and that. We heard a lot of talks about that, and you know, it's not in my power. You know, and yeah, I wish to stay like that, but you know, who knows?
He has been the coach since 2011, and he is the 8th head coach in Raptors history, and he is the only coach to bring the team to win 3 50-win seasons, including this last season when they won 59 games. And they also earned the top seed in the Eastern Conference, which was for the first time in franchise history.
Thank you for coming out. I just want to use this opportunity to thank Coach Casey. Today was a really difficult day for us in our organization, but I just want to use this opportunity to thank Casey and his family for great time that he's given us. Last 5 years, 7 years in the organization, and 5 years that I've worked with him. We really do appreciate it, and honestly, in some instances, I think of this as some way a celebration. A great man, great coach, and it's a difficult decision to come to, but it's not something we've taken lightly, and we move on to our next phase with the Toronto Raptors.
Yeah, just to keep growing and keep getting better and keep getting closer as a group. So many things can change throughout the summer, so we'll see what the team looks like next year. But it's this has to be the last time that we feel like this at the end of a year. And for me, I've only been here 2 years, and both years have ended kind of in similar fashion. So without a doubt, it has to be the last time that we go through this. And I think that's the collective attitude that we're all going to have going into the summer, and come back better players, a better team, and get ready to do it all again. You can't quit. You're not going to lay down. It's going to hurt for a while. It's going to sting. But at some point, you got to pick yourself up and go right back at it.
It's everything to me. So whatever I could do, whatever needs to be done to make sure we have the opportunity again, we just have to do it. And you kind of got to trust the next step that's going to come, and be ready for it, and not just myself, everybody on down the line, because I always want to give this place something that they never had, because they deserve it, Maybe it's just me being biased, of me looking at this place as my second home, but I just wanted to have everything, and it sucks when you fail at that.